Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints A main of the year. They are 4 wide and fancy for you, the fans. Let's wave them on. This is the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints. This time behind the white flag will come out. The 97 of Corey Turner goes pit side. He was the bubble car in case someone could not make the start of this A main, but everyone is in position and ready to go. So Kyle McKenzie will display the white flag, and next time by will go green flag racing for 25 laps, and something wrong for the outside pole sitter, Steve Poirier.
So Steve heading pit side. That moves the outside row up 1 row.
He's already clinched the championship, Tommy, so you got to think he's probably just going to save the car. He's got a long weekend ahead. So he'll take a pit side. Came out, took the white flag. We're ready. Double greens in the air. The Empire Super Sprints will come to the green flag.
So here we go. Jordan Poirier and Paul Kinney now on the front row. A good even start there for them. Close racing in turn 1 and 2.
Poirier will lead him down the backstretch with Kinney in the second spot. Dave Deister racing side by side right now, going through 3 and 4.
Off the bottom of turn number 4, Paul Kinney and Jordan Poirier. He'll take the lead to corners 1 and 2.
Still close racing down there between Kinney and Poirier. Poirier again dives to the inside, trying to put the slider on Kinney, and will do it out of corner 4.
Kinney back down to the inside. They draw up side by side, going down the front stretch with Tyler Hendricks now pulling the 38 off into the pit area. Here comes Poirier with a big run down off of corner 2.
Poirier's going to try and throw the slide job again through corners 3 and 4, but Kinney has the momentum up on the top side of the racetrack. He will lead the field back to the line on lap 3.
Poirier will not go away on Paul Kinney. Again pulls the slider on him again in turn number 2 this time. Here comes Kinney back to the inside, trying to put the slider on Poirier, and he will, as these two continue to go at it at the front. Then Scott Kruder and Dylan Westbrook starting to run them down.
Good battle at the front of the field with over 70 cars registered for the weekend. If this is just the first race, can you imagine what tomorrow night will be like? Paul Kinney will lead them down to complete lap number 5 with 20 to go.
Kinney pulling away to about 3 car lengths now over the 67R of Jordan Poirier. Scott Kruder back 5 car lengths further in the 3rd position, then Dylan Westbrook 4th, and the number 53 of Sean Dog completing the top 5 here as they come to the line to complete lap 6.
So Kinney continues to lead. Poirier's dropped back just a few car lengths now. Now he gets up over the end of the turn 1 and 2 cushion there, and almost gave up the second spot to Kruder, as those two, Kruder and Westbrook, are working on second place on Poirier.
Well, Paul Kinney's got a visor full of lap traffic in the first car. Dane Ida pulls the car off the track and gently will take it into the pit area. But for Paul Kinney right now, your leader, he's got Parker Evans directly in front and a big chunk of cars for the leader to deal with.
Yeah, he's going to have a whole mess of lap traffic to get through here right now in that number 19 machine. Parker Evans will be the first car to go 1 lap down as Kinney catches him coming off of turn 4.
Cars running side by side in front of Paul Kinney, as he still has not caught the back end of this field yet. Kinney may be working on some different lines here, and that's allowing Poirier maybe to gain a little bit back on the leader.
Poirier hasn't gone away, and look who's in 3rd right now. One of the hottest drivers since July. It's Dylan Westbrook, 2nd place here at Ohsweken, the SOS champion. He was a winner last Friday night, and here he goes looking for 2nd.
Kinney trying to put a couple of lap cars between him and that battle for 2nd between Poirier and Westbrook. Poirier right up against the cushion now as Westbrook tries to get by him off the bottom of corner 4. Poirier holds the spot into corner number 1.
Poirier, the young driver in that 67P, the even younger driver, the 47X, Dylan Westbrook. Those two going at it for the 2nd spot. Westbrook tries to pull the slider, And Poirier does not back down at all, but does lose the spot to Westbrook.
Close racing there off of corner number 4. Now troubles for the 5D of Dave Dykstra. And now Glenn Stiers goes high up in corner number 2 as Dykstra will stay up on the high side and the yellow flag will fly on lap number 12, just 1 lap shy of the halfway point flat tire on the 5D of Dave Dykstra. So a flat tire brings the Burger Barn Ace 1 construction ride to a halt up in corner number 4. Now he will have time, I believe, over in the work area. You wonder why he would pull off into the pit area and why he didn't do that. Well, he's still got a chance in this one.
Dykstra was scored in the 18th position there before he had that tire go down up in turns 3 and 4. And it sounds like he will go try and get his 2 minutes.
We've got a silver Honda Odyssey, license plate BWLH344. Needs to be moved immediately. Silver Honda Odyssey BWLH344. Please move your car immediately. 50 draw right now at $500. $500 in the 50-50, so get those tickets. Flag down the sellers in the pink t-shirts. Get in on tonight's 50-50 draws. We get ready to come back to the green flag. 12 in, 13 to go. Kyle McKenzie with the green flag in hand, and we'll get them back underway.
Leads the field down into corners 1 and 2. Westbrook trying to come at him on the bottom, but falls back in line as they race down the back straightaway. Sean Donovan up to the 3rd spot, forcing Jordan Poirier back to 4th. Here comes Scott Kruder by Glenn Stiers into the 5th position as the field gets halfway.
So far, choosing the outside lane on the restart was a good move for Kinney, and now Donath makes a run on Westbrook for second. Contact between them down in corner 2.
Close call there. Now Westbrook decides he'll try the bottom lane off of corner 4. Washes way up the track with Donovan second, Westbrook third, Poirier remaining right there in 4th.
Kinney out to a convincing lead, but not running away from Sean Donovan in that number 53 machine. Here's Poirier getting back by Dylan Westbrook for the 3rd position into corner number 3. They'll get 10 laps to go now for Paul Kinney in the Buell Fuels number 19.
Chad Miller's on the move in the 88C car, passed his teammate Scott Kruder a lap ago, and now he's gaining on those top 4 cars as Poirier goes back around Westbrook.
How about Jason Barney? He started back in the 18th position. He's up to 7th right now, and that's a driver who had problems last night in test and tune. He's in the backup car, and here he goes. Gets by for 6th spot.
Yeah, Barney up to the 6th position now. Will have to try and track down that 88C of Chad Miller to get himself into the top 5 as Westbrook and Poirier battling again for the 3rd position now as Donna's still trying to reel in the race leader Paul Kinney here on lap number 18. There'll be 7 to go next time by the stripe.
Kinney works through 3 and 4 this time by as we come down to complete lap number 18.
Donath gaining on Kinney now as Kinney getting sideways off the top of the racetrack. Donath to the inside of Paul Kinney's caught the race leader. Going to try and throw the slider through corners 3 and 4. Sean Donath to the lead here on lap number 19.
As those two go at it, Poirier starting to gain on both of them again. The top 3 cars have never won a feature here at Ohsweken Speedway, and Jordan Poirier has caught Paul Kinney for second now.
Well, Dylan Westbrook kind of shuffled his way back on that restart, but he's staying within the sight of the top 3, so he's not out of it yet. So the high five comes out from Kyle McKenzie. It's Donath, your leader, Kinney in 2nd, then it's Poirier 3rd, Westbrook in 4th.
Less than 5 laps to go for Sean Donath in that number 53 machine, working around the bottom side of the racetrack. He's got lap traffic in sight. He's going to hit that before the checkered flag waves.
Jordan Poirier has gotten, well, he had gotten close to Paul Kinney, but lost a spot now to Dylan Westbrook as those 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place cars try to play the catch-up game and try to catch back up to Sean Donath, and it looks like Kinney is doing it.
Good battle back and forth for the 3rd spot as Poirier and Westbrook go back at it. Westbrook goes by for the 3rd position as at the front. The leader, Donath, right now has Axton right in front of him. Dave Axton in the 2 machine. Kinney's right there.
Less than 2 laps to go now as Kinney and Donath go side by side down the back straightaway. Donath up top, Kinney through the middle. They nearly bang wheels off of corner number 4. Kinney's going to lead at the white flag.
Kinney has the lead at the white flag. Here comes Donath fighting back as they race through traffic. Who's going to get this win? Donath is going to try everything he can.
Half a lap to go. Kinney leads him into corner number 3. Donath dives it down low. Lap car right in front of the top 2. Kinney will come off of 4 and grab the win for the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints. Sean Donath 2nd. Dylan Westbrook will come home 3rd. What a drive by racing Jason Barney all the way up to 4th. And Jordan Poirier will come home in the 5th spot. So Jordan Poirier holds on to fifth as we'll send it down to Mobile 1 victory lane. And Clayton Johns will talk with the winner, Paul Kinney.
Paul Kinney unbuckling from the 19. Ladies and gentlemen, climbing up top, Paul Kinney. Grab a quick word in here with Paul, tonight's main event winner with the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints. Paul made use of that front row starting position here, catching your breath after a great battle with Sean Donath. What's it mean to win your first one here out of Ohsweken?
Oh, it means a lot. It's been a while since we've been down here, period. So it's been a couple years, and I've started on the front row before, and you know, something happens or we don't have the car dialed in. But once Sean got by me, I thought I was just going to finish second, you know, if not third. I heard some people behind me, but we got into traffic, and I saw where he kind of passed me at, and I started using that same line, and he moved up and gave it back to me, and man, I can't believe we're down here.
What does this extra track time maybe do for the rest of the weekend for the number 19 team?
Well, it's the track's probably not going to be like this tomorrow, or Sunday, whenever we get the show in. But just to be here and, you know, turn some laps to get more comfortable. Anytime you're in the car, every lap counts. Probably take the rest of the night off, maybe have a couple of adult beverages, I'm not sure. But we'll be back tomorrow or Sunday and see if we can go try it again against, you know, almost 80 of the best cars around.
Congratulations here on win number 1. Who would you like to thank?
I got to thank my dad mainly. Everything he does on this thing. Gary's, man, he's a badass tire guy. My girlfriend Sam for hanging out in the garage till 2 o'clock in the morning every night. And all my sponsors, Buell Fuels, Center State Propane, Performance Premixes, everybody that makes this thing go around in a circle.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's main event winner for the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints is Paul Kinney in car number 19K, getting his first career Ohsweken win. Turn it over to Clinton Jeffrey.
Thanks a lot, Clay. We're here with the 7-time ESS champion. How about it for the Fireball, Steve Poirier, Ohsweken fans? He had to wait for a while to get this one done. Steve, not the way you wanted your championship feature to go. We're hearing brakes are gone on your car. Can you get that fixed for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, Kevin is working on it. We got it half done now, so we'll be okay for the rest of the night. Would have liked to finish on a better note. It's our first break of the season, so actually we were having a pretty good streak, and then it happens sometimes. It's mechanical parts, so we break on the back stretch. There was no way I was gonna do it without any breaks at the beginning. So starting up front at my favorite track, I would have liked to make it tonight, but we'll have to try to get the evening better for the rest of the night.
Who do you want to thank for a great season, Steve?
Yeah, my crew, Kevin, Rial, my father, they work good because we have the best equipment there, and great sponsor, Fondation 4 Saisons, Industrie FM, Stealth Raceware, Pompage Mega, great sponsor behind me.
Well, while we got you here and they're finishing the pictures down here, you won the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals a few times. What do you got to do to make sure you're standing in that spot when the money gets paid out, $12,000?
We need to learn from everything we did the last 10, 12 years. We were close last year. Brian was just better than us. You need to be perfect to win that race. There are 30 good drivers at the start, so there need a bit of luck, a bit of strategy going on. We know we have the good car, good engine. I like the track, so if it clicks good for us, we could do it, but we need to be perfect.
Congratulations, Steve. 7-time Empire Super Sprints champ. Have a nice weekend. Big round of applause for the Fireball. Congrats, Steve. Good luck the rest of the weekend.
Next up are HRW Automotive Mini Stock Heat Races. We have 32 of them signed in tonight, so we'll have 3 heat races plus a B main. Top 7 will transfer from each of those races to make up 28 cars for our final Mini Stock feature event of 2016. They will be back tomorrow night just for a 12-lap dash for cash, but tonight